Mateos is said he likes his Iden deck. I am not familiar with Andre, but he is playing a deck that I was playing for a while, so we might be spirit animal cousins or something. So let's see how this goes. I suspect the Boba Data Vault deck is gonna have a bit of a problem with this Iden deck, I feel. Mainly because it uses a lot of ambush units. And unfortunately, Iden just doesn't usually play a lot of units. I don't know how that might be with Data Vault version, but in theory, you know, there's not a lot of units coming into play to have valid targets for the Boba player. But if he plays some units, they most likely won't last long. He's running some spice here. I see some U-wing reinforcements. Thinking about keeping that. From what I can tell, there's a super laser tech from Mateos. Good to start with ramp. A little top heavy there with, I think there's that 2 devastators, a timely reinforcements, and then I guess that's a power of the dark side, maybe? Hard to see. I mean, Mateos' hand looks good. Can't get really a good view of Andre's hand here, but let's see. It looks like he's got, what is the name of that guy? I think that's one of those small dudes. I can't remember the name, but let's see. Mateos is really struggling with his resource decision. But, I mean, you got to get rid of one of those devastators, right? You can't keep 2 devastators. I mean, I probably would mulligan. I would probably would not mulligan, but I would probably just resource. Oh, he's going to mulligan. I don't know. I guess he didn't like his hand. I might have kept there. I think I just resourced both devastators. I don't think this game is going to 10 resources, but I might be wrong. So Mateos is taking a mulligan. Andre is happy with his hand, and let's see what Mateos can find. It's tough to want to ship back a hand with ramp against a deck you know is creature heavy when you have a super laser tech. I feel like that is almost like, okay, I got to keep. You're playing 10 extra cards because of Data Vault, and yeah, I don't know. I feel like you might want to keep that. He seems to get, oh, he's lucky. He got another one anyway, so he's mulliganing down. He's putting down a Vader. He doesn't have the timely, so he's doing that. He's got a takedown, super laser tech, Snoke, and we're off to the races. That's Cloud Rider. Oh, nope. It's the X-32 land speeder. Okay, Mateos is just going to pass. Ooh, is that a... What's the name of that unit? Andre's playing a lot of spicy little units here. Very cool. Let's see. X-32 land speeder is there. I don't know if Mateos is going to want to waste removal just for that. He doesn't. He decides to play a X-32 land, his super laser tech. X-32 will get in for 2 damage. And Mateos will take initiative. Looks like Andre is going to drop an Echo-based defender from Taunt. Mateos is off to a pretty good start here. It's not a bad start. He's got units. He's going to swarm the table. Looks like we have a merciless contest to sacrifice on each side. I don't know if he's going to try to do that. I feel like you're okay with that. He's going to do takedown on the Echo-based defender. And X-32 land speeder is going to attack. And let's see here. Mateos already picked initiative, I assume. Oh, no, he's probably going to run his super laser tech into the X-32. Oh, no, I guess he took initiative. Andre will... No, okay. There he goes. He's going to sacrifice there, get a resource. Andre is going to develop a blue leader. 2 damage on his land speeder. And Mateos is going to claim. And moving into 6 resource turn already. This game's going pretty quick. Let's see what Mateos can develop here. He's thinking his resources. He seems to be in a pretty good position here. This is not a lot of damage on his base. There are 2 units, but soon those big bombs are going to start dropping one after another. It's going to be tough for Boba to get back into this. But I think the Daimyo deploys on 5, so he should be deploying this turn. No, he deploys on 6. That's right. That's tough. And Mate's already ramped, so yeah, I don't know. This is going to be tough. Oh, he's resupplying. He is really ramping now. I think Andre is going to have to really go wide here, develop more units as quick as possible, because now Mateus is going to be at 8 resources next turn. He already is on. He will already be at reinforcement walker territory. Is that a fireball? Fireball's an interesting choice in this Daimyo deck, but I think that's what that is. I'm pretty sure that's a fireball. I guess it's because it's another unit with ambush, so makes sense. Yeah, it's fireball because you put damage on it, so it's definitely fireball. He's got some ambush. He's got Depa Balala is a really good play here. If he's going to be able to clean up that Iden, that's going to be a great play for him. Because Depa Balala has Saboteur, so she will come down, take out the shield, and kill Iden in one action. So that's really good for him. I'm actually surprised he didn't lead with that. I might have just led with that to stop him from healing this turn. Yeah, now Snoke comes down, and that's tough. Snoke's going to clean up 2 units. And now it's a bit rough, because Depa's only going to hit for 6 if he uses Boba's keyword ability. So he can't. Oh, I guess you can kill Snoke, right? Snoke is 6 life. Or am I crazy? That's 8 life, right? No, it's 6 life. He deploys Boba, takes 4 from Iden. I assume he's going to deploy his Depa. Depa's a really good play here because... Oh no, she won't kill though. He'll be at 3 attack, 4 attack because of Snoke. This is tough. Tough. I mean, you can take out Iden, but then you'll also lose your Depa on the swing back. I think that's the Enfys Nest in his hand. The Enfys Nest Marauder, I believe. Yep, Enfys Nest Marauder. While a friendly unit is attacking using ambush, the defender gets -3 attack. That's an interesting card. But he needs to be able to stick these units. Okay, he puts a little damage on Snoke. Daimyo takes damage back. Still alive. Mateus takes initiative. Andre's still with all of his resources, so he's really doing a good job of managing his action economy. It looks like he's going to probably bring down Depa, or is he going to bring down the Enfys? He's deciding. I mean, the problem... Yeah, I think this is probably right, because you want to save the Enfys to kill Iden. So good trade. It's going to get in for 3. If Mateus didn't ramp so much, this wouldn't look too bad for Andre, but since he's ramped so much, I feel like this is going to be a tough game to win. We're getting to that point of critical mass where our Iden player is just going to really start taking off here. But let's see. Yeah, this is a lot of resources. Oh, and he drew a timely intervention. Yep, this is going to hurt. He's going to timely and a reinforcement walker, which will most likely heal 3, attack into the Boba, trigger his ability to heal again, keep his guy on the table, and now he also cannot use his... Oh, I guess it's not that big of a deal. He can still Depa into the Iden. He doesn't need the extra attacks. That's what he's looking at right now. Bringing Depa to the front is most likely going to be his play. But he's healing a lot here. I mean, this is what Iden does. Healed off the reinforcement walker, healed off of the Iden, and it's going to be trouble. But here comes Depa to clean up Iden, I assume. Yeah. Oh no, he's going to take out the reinforcement walker. Okay. I mean, that's an interesting play. I guess it forces you to do something, but I think you just trade now. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. And heals. Yeah, this is not going well for Andre. Too many cards in Mateus's hand. Too many resources. He's got another reinforcement walker in his hand? Jeez. All right. Well, that's going to be tough. Andre still does have a U-wing reinforcement to go wide here. And I don't see a board wipe from Mateus. So this could be useful. Ooh, is that a old school... what the heck is that game? Syndicate Lackeys, isn't it? That's just an old school set 1 card. Syndicate Lackeys, if I'm not mistaken, in his hand. That's a 5/5. Syndicate Lackeys, a 5/4 rather. Syndicate Lackeys has always been a fun card to kill those Sabines ever since set 1, but I think he needs to develop his board here, so I assume he's going to U-ring reinforcement. Maybe after attacking. But this is a hard road to climb for today. Nope, he's gonna use a Cloud Rider to trade into Iden to find play. But man, Mateus has a lot of resources. Here comes just gonna slam down another reinforcement walker. Why not? And gets another timely for his troubles. I guess, is that a Vader in his hand? So the timely is on. Yeah, this is tough. We'll see. It's going to be a tough one to come back from. If this was more competitive, I think I would probably just try to go to game 2 and save some time, because I don't think you're coming back from this type of game against this type of deck. If it was any other deck, maybe you have a chance, but he heals too much. He's got way too many cards and 2 resources ahead. So this is going to be a very tough game to fight clawback. But let's see what Andre has. He's not going to give up yet. He attacks with his blue leader for 3. It's his turn. Yeah, okay. I was going to say, why is he taking so long? I think he just lost track of whose turn it was. Gets in with the blue leader. I'm assuming Mateus will grab initiative. He does. There's a Syndicate Lackeys that can put some damage on the reinforcement walker, but I just don't think that's what you want to be doing with your... He does do it. I just don't think this is what you want to be doing with your actions. Ooh, that's a really great draw, though. He drew into Han Solo, which could clear up this reinforcement walker. That was a great draw. Han Solo, Reluctant Hero, another set 1 staple, is gonna be pretty good here. I don't know if you want to do it yet, because you don't want to show that card too early, because yep, okay, he does the right thing. He attacks for 3, gets to see what Mateus is going to do. It looks like he is going to play Snoke. Well, that's kind of rough. It's kind of awkward. He could hit for 4. He can clean up the reinforcement walker and not die, but then he's still got a Snoke on the table. You can't U-wing reinforcement anymore because that makes it tough. Yeah, this is not a great position. Andre drew a good card and Mateus drew a better, but I think you just clear out the reinforcement walker here and see what you can get going. Because Han will be a 4/4 because of Snow, kill the reinforcement walker, not die to the attack back, and not be the end of the world. But he also has takedown, right? Like I think he has takedown in his hand. Oh no, that's no glory. Only reason. Nope, there is a takedown in there. So while this is good, I mean, Mateus just keeps having all the answers. Takedown is gonna. Oh, he just decides to claim, which I guess is fine. $18 to 10 here. A lot of resources. There's a no glory only results. Takedown barrage is probably going to clean up a lot of stuff here. He's going to clean up everything, right? Because they're all -2s, so that wipes his board. I mean, this is probably game now. You could probably just go to game 2. Oh, he waylays. Great play. Wow, these guys are just drawing off the top things they need. Now he can resolve a U-wing reinforcement. This is a big play. He still has 7 resources up for U-wing. Yeah, and that's what he's doing. He's grabbing all of his resources. This game is interesting. It's taking a turn here. U-wing reinforcement coming down, letting Andre dig deeper here into his deck. Can play up to 3 units with a combined cost of 7 or less. I mean, you probably want to go wide here. You know that there's a Snoke in hand because you just returned it, so you can't play a lot of things that have small life. This doesn't look like a great draw, though. It's a Bright Hope, a Syndicate Lackey. Is that a home one you can't play? Can't tell. Eager Escort, is that card, maybe? Eager Escort is actually a very interesting card in Boba Daimyo because he can attack for 5. I guess you develop. Yeah, you can't drop those. Don't do that. If he grabs that, I just play another Han. I mean, it's gonna die, but yeah, this is rough. The Eager Escort is gonna be there for 1 turn. Yeah, I don't know if I would play these. I mean, Snoke kills 2 out of 3 of these, and you know he has the Snoke. I mean, Mateus could just claim here. Honestly, that's what he did, I think. Yeah, this is not looking good for Andre. We're going to the next turn. Mateus with a gazillion resources. He's just going to replace kill 2 things, I assume. Yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, I don't think I would have played Eager Escort Fighter here for sure. You know that his next play is just going to be Snoke. I think I might have just slammed the Han and make him have it. I mean, it is, like I said, this is a tough spot to claw back from if you're Mateus. He does have another U-ring, but he really needs to be able to do something about this Snoke. He's going to do it. I wonder if he's playing the casino version and just has random Luke Skywalkers in there because you could play them off aspect. He gets a Syndicate Lackey. That'll do 4. And Cloud Rider, which will instantly die. Ooh, is that a modded cohort? Okay. This is actually pretty cool. You can't play both, though, right? Modded cohort costs 3. Bummer. Bummer. I mean, I guess you can lay the modded cohort and he's going to go Syndicate Lackey, Defender, or is he going to go modded cohort, Defender? I think he's thinking about the life gain that comes with the modded cohort. The modded cohort doesn't have Restore, does it? It's the ambush guy. It does have, oh no, it has Raid 2, so he would get in for 3 because of the ability from Daimyo. Yeah, this is a tough decision. I think you have to take Syndicate Lackeys and get 3 damage onto Snoke. He wishes that he could play Modded Cohort and Syndicate Lackey. He's 1 short to do that. Oh no, 2 short. Modded Cohort costs 4. This is not a fun position to be in. I mean, whatever he plays is going to die, so whatever does more damage to Snoke, I guess, is probably better. Or maybe not. Maybe he should just develop 2 units. He goes with the Syndicate Lackey and gets in for 3 damage. Oh, 4 damage, that's right. 4 damage. Because of the +1 from Daimyo, he's a 5, so 5 minus 2. This is going to heal. He wishes that he had like one of these ambush cards in his hands. He's going to claim here. Matthias just plays an extra reinforcement walker because why not? Let's just have more resources. Yeah, I think for the sake of time, I would probably be scooping here. Ton of resources on the board. Who would have thought that there's 2 decks? I said that this would go quick. Maybe I was wrong. Is that a Depa? These guys are drawing like really good. That's not making, like, both of them are drawing exactly what they need. And there's the Devastator. I think if he just Depas here, he's gonna get met with a Devastator, and then I think that's really the end of the game. And he's gonna Depa. And Depa's gonna die, unfortunately. And I mean, at this point, I think Matthias could just drop a bomb and he goes to base with his super laser tech. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't need more resources. And yeah, no, that makes sense because then you're 10 away from Devastator, which just wins. And I don't think that our player will have an answer. He's just another Depa? Goodness gracious. Well, he's just going to deploy a Devastator, kill his Depa, and now he's in check. And I assume, I mean, oh, why'd you do that? You gotta just claim, right? That's over. GG. Andre really needed to claim there because now he's just gonna die to the attack from Devastator, right? He needed to just claim and hope to draw a waylay. That was a mistake. It's over. Yep. I don't know if he noticed that. Sometimes we play too fast. Devastator attacks for 10 and that's game. Yeah, he needed to just claim there and hope that he draws a waylay or even like Bright Hope, something that could stall. But he attacked. Not good. Not what you want to do. But sometimes we're just we make these mistakes. So we'll be moving into round 2. Game 2 rather. Let's see if these guys have anything sideboarded. The Daimyo deck is super good into this format, I feel, actually. I forgot about this deck. It's very rare to run into one of these super hard control-y decks, I think. So I don't think Andre's deck is bad, but you definitely ran into probably the one deck you don't want to see. Especially not in round 1. So they're sideboarding here. I don't think Matthias will probably need to change too much. I mean, his deck loves these creature-heavy decks. He doesn't really run a lot of creatures of his own for ambush targets. So I don't know if he's going to bring in much. Maybe he'll take out some of the top end and try to play a little faster. Or, oh, not sure. But let's see. I don't know if those Traitorous is our main deck for Mateos, but that's a pretty good card to bring in. it's coming from his side. That's probably a really good card in this match. And take some of those powerful units. Well, we're shuffling up here. Let's see if Matthias can close it out. He would definitely prefer to close it out early because that first round took like half the round, right? We went to a big amount of resources. So he would like to close out this game as quick as he could. Let's see. Any of these ambush heavy decks playing against hard control has to be pretty sad because sometimes you just want targets and you just don't have them. And game one, he didn't lack for targets, that's for sure. He had plenty of targets to run into. So, I mean, could be worse. But let's see if this game can go better. Unfortunately, if I look at what I see, Andre's deck tends to be a little bit of the style where it just plays one big unit and then that's it, which sometimes playing exactly into the hands of our Iden player. X32 land speeder. I don't know if I keep the land speeder here. Andre's hand doesn't look good. Did he mulligan? I might have mulligan if I was him. I'm not loving his hand, but it is what it is. Matthias doesn't like his hand either. Andre will keep. Matthias will mulligan. It's a replay of the first round. Okay. Matthias is resourcing. And we are underway. Fireball comes down. Takes his 1 damage. Is that a power of the dark side to start? Would probably be the start that Matthias would prefer. Get rid of the air unit. I think Fell the Dragon is a pretty good resource decision because not a lot of these guys have big power. They're usually just smaller with a lot of. Is he passing? Or did he just take initiative? I missed that. $32 land speeder? No, now he takes it. What did he do on his turn? Just pass, I guess? I guess he doesn't want to waste removal on Fireball if it's just going to kill itself at the end of the next turn anyway. Because Fireball pings itself. Yeah, Fireballs will kill itself next turn, so I guess he doesn't want to waste removal on it. He plays a big taunt unit here. Charlton is a big boy. He gets 1/1/1 for every blue card in Mateus' hand. Lieutenant Charlton comes down. He is a 6/6 big boy. He gives +1 to his ambush unit. Mateus will claim. He's going to put some damage onto his Charlton and pass. It definitely doesn't feel good here to... Well, there your Fireball's dead, right? There goes Fireball. Not as good without Kazuda. Still a fun unit, but Kazuda can turn that ability off so you don't die every turn. Or take a damage every turn, I should say. So let's see. This 6 damage has to be dealt with fast, so he uses his Syndicate Lackey to taunt and give the +1 to his Bright Hope. The cool thing about the Daimyo unit is that you don't have to give the Power of the Dark Side. You don't have to give the +1 to the unit that just came out. You can give it to other. I bet Andre wishes he was on the 7 resource turn because he'd be a little happier with his position. I don't know if you want to dry deploy here. I guess you could. Another power would hurt, but he's going to say, if you got it, you got it. He does not, so he'll deploy. Confiscates the upgrade off of Iden. That's an interesting play. Andre is definitely holding his own against a deck that I don't think is really a very good match for him. But he's drawing well and finding answers a lot of the times. Ambush +1 because of Daimyo gets a really favorable trade there. I forget the name of that unit, but gets in to take out gets in there to take out the Iden relatively quick. Totally forget the name of that unit. Some healing. All of Mateus's resources are open, though. That's the big problem. Takedown will kill Boba. And now, excuse me. Now is when the game starts to turn in the favor of Mateus, and it's going to be very difficult for Andre to come back. Let's see what he can do. Is you winging? It's a good start. Unfortunately, Mateus has the Snoke in his hand. So if he plays a lot of small units, it's going to be tough. And that's what he's looking at. He decides to go with the bigger unit, which is most likely going to be met with removal. Yeah, here comes Merciless Contest. And yeah, this is part of the program where we cry. Because here comes the healing. His hand is full of giant units. I don't think Andre has a chance. Yeah, this is looking tough for Andre. Unfortunately, bad luck getting this draw against a deck like this for your round one, because it is a good deck, and I think it's actually pretty good into this meta. A very good choice. But today, unfortunately, not the best. You're not going to be. He doesn't have much ways to deal with these very big units. His hand is just still full of giant units. Unfortunately for Andre, he's going to do. Oh, is that the ambush falcon? Cool. That was cool. I mean, he's fighting. I will give him that. He is not giving up. This is problematic. He's going to claim. And we're moving to turn 9,787. He's always got the waylay for this guy. He's fighting. Big props to Andre, who is not going down without a fight. He's making him pay. He's like, if you're going to win, you're going to win. Making him pay the price of admission over here. I got Contracted Hunter. The 4/4 ambusher for 3. That's the name of that one dude. Bummer. I would have liked to see more of this deck from Andre. It's looking good. But, yeah, like I said, this is just a really horrible match for him. You know, probably the worst match he could probably find today will be this. It would not surprise me that he goes like 2-1, 3-1 today because of this. Look at that Cloud Rider take down a giant walker. He's fighting. Oh no! These guys are just throwing haymakers at each other. This is even Andre's laughing. This is a funny match. Ain't going down without a fight. What is that? I can't even tell what that is. No idea. That's some sort of promo card with ambush and +1 because of the Boba ability, but I have no idea what that card is. Whatever it is, Chow, it's already dead. But I have no idea what that card was. It was either a promo that I'm not familiar with. If anybody knows what card that was, let me know. I couldn't really see it too well. It's a promo art of some sort of ambush unit. Whatever it was pretty big because it got 4 damage onto Snoke. Oh, no, not 4, right? Yeah, this game is over. Modded cohort will get in to finish the Snoke off. Andre's fighting, but he's fighting a good fight, but much like in the movies, this is a fight that I do not believe he can win. The bombs continue, and I think he's probably just dead now. He's drew all space units. Blue leader can ambush for 5, which is something, but yeah, I don't know. This is he's definitely getting his money's worth and playing this game to the end, which I could respect, but I think this is probably gonna be it for him. Mateus only has 37 cards in his hand. Not many cards at all. He's good. Must feel bad when you're just like holding 2 cards and your opponent is holding like a whole deck of 52 playing cards. Doesn't feel great. Blue leader will come down and kill a super laser tech. He'll ramp to his 9,037 resource. He just comes in for 6 and goes to 28. Yep. I think this is game, boys and girls. A valiant effort from Mateos, but yeah, this is he's in check now, and I think this will be GG. Unfortunate. Yeah, he didn't draw anything, and that's it. Well, great fight. Andre put up a good fight against a tough deck for his deck.
Acho que agora.
Agora foi.
Agora foi.
E aí, Matheus, tudo bem?
E aí, Eric, tudo certo?
De boas. Foi boa a partida. E eu vou falar uma coisa. Eu acho que o deck que o Andrei trouxe é muito bom. E muito bom nesse meta, mas ele enfrentou tipo, o pior deck pra ele.
Exatamente, Exatamente,
Foi muito
o pior
azar.
deck.
É.
Porque o dele é muito de lidar com o campo, né? E o meu, pô, não faço campo no começo e quando eu faço é só bomba, né? Então é complicado.
Tipo, ele tem muito ambush e nada pra atacar.
Exatamente,
então, Mas eu gosto desse deck do Daimyo. Eu joguei ele antigamente. É muito, muito bom. E tem bastante jogadas fortes aí, tipo. E você estava trocando, né? Cada vez ele jogava bomba, ele tinha resposta.
Sim, ele ainda conseguia lidar, mesmo com o Snow, que é tipo o Walker.
Ele lida com Snow 2 vezes.
Então...
Porque o ataque a habilidade do Daimyo é muito interessante.
O problema do deck dele é que ele não é agressivo, né? Não tem um vermelho pra finalizar o dano logo. Então ele consegue controlar, mas aí não adianta, porque eu tenho muita vida também, fico curando aos poucos. E eu tava falando com ele, ok, o Snow que eu jogo, ele tá com Waylay, pô, gastei 8 manas, ele gastou 3, né? Só que, tipo, ele tem que agressivar e fazer valer a pena, né? Essa play, esse é o problema.
A play quando ele devolve o Snow, que ele faz o Wing, mas ele faz um go wide, mas ele sabe, você vai jogar o Snoke no próximo dado e perde esses 2 unidades baixas, acho que foi o Eager Escort e o L3, né? Então, foi difícil pra ele mesmo.
É uma match complicada.
Mas eu acho que é uma boa escolha na meta, né? Se você evita um deck igual sua o dia todo, eu acho que o recorde dele vai ficar boa, porque é uma boa escolha. É bem legal o deck.
É um deck que não tá muito no radar de todo mundo, assim.
Sim,
bom.
Com certeza.
Eu joguei com ele antes, eu tava testando a Ray Data Vault. E contra ele eu empatei, porque a partida não terminou, ele ganhou uma, eu ganhei uma. Então ele consegue segurar, e olha que a Ray, ela tem um late game infinito também, né?
Sim.
Mas ela
é meio devagar também, meio lento.
Ela é meio devagar, aí é complicado.
As bombas do vilão é muito melhor de ficar agressivo, porque você mata a unidade e tem unidade que tem 10 ataques pra você.
Sim, muito mexer. Mais difícil de lidar mesmo.
Então, quando você tá jogando contra ele com o Ray, você mais ou menos jogar no mesmo deck, porque ele tem o mesmo bombos de você.
Exatamente, o Wing.
Você tá jogando Luke e coisa, mas enfim, tipo, ideia, quer dizer, é meio igual. Então, dá pra empatar mesmo.
Exatamente. Vai até o fim do deck.
Mas foi bom, parabéns, 2-0, é um bom começo. Acho que você tava feliz de ver esse deck.
Com certeza. Dentre todos os decks, esse é o que eu tava mais feliz de ver. Ele mais triste, né?
Eu vou dar uma olhada no André hoje. Acho que ele vai terminar 4-1, 3-1, porque acho que é uma boa escolha no meta.
Sim.
Vamos ver. Mas parabéns, 2-0.
Beleza. Valeu, Eric.
E até
É
a
isso aí.
próxima. Tchau, tchau.
Tchau, tchau.
Falou.